I bought a limited edition Nintendo 2DS off of eBay. So let's open it up and take a look. So I absolutely love the Nintendo 3DS. I have a massive collection of the games at least, and I've got 2 copies of the Nintendo new 3DS, you know, the small one and the XL as well, but I don't actually have a 2DS. And in particular, the old cheese wedge doorstop one. So I bought a limited edition one on eBay because I got it for an amazing deal. So let's take a look at it, see the condition, and just kind of talk about it. Okay, so here's the box. And as you can see, it's not packaged very well. And also, yeah, we're trying a camera like this instead of a top down like I normally do, because I just got bored, all right? And I wanted to try something different. So hopefully you like this camera. And anyway, let's crack in. I mean, the box, as you can see, is absolutely battered. It is not a very good condition box. So let's hope that the actual system inside is okay, because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh, here we go. Ooh, it's actually a smaller box than I anticipated. There you go, you can sort of see it in the side there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes. So here it is. This is the Alpha Sapphire Pokémon Nintendo 2DS. And if you know me on this channel, you know I'm an absolute sucker for transparency. I love the transparent design. Now, I do need to say, this, I'm pretty sure, yep, is a German version. So even though it is EU, it is a German version, and you can sort of see on the back just here that there is German text. So let's see if you can see that. So there's German text up on the top just there, but it is still going to be playable, you know, in English, which is lucky. So let's take a look. I mean, the box itself, it looks okay. It's not amazing. It's a little bit tattered. You can see there's like a small rip and stuff just here, but actually it looks all right. You know, I'm okay with that. I prefer getting things boxed if I can. And we do need to take into consideration this, I think, launched in 2015. So this is like 7 years old. Now it's funny because I did actually have a 2DS back in the day. I had the original one that launched, like the white version, and I played it for a bit whilst I was at uni, and then I ended up, you know, getting rid of it because I had to. So let's open up the box, shall we? It seems to be complete, which is quite good. I am expecting a European plug though. Yep, here we go. So here's the plug. Let's take a look at that first. So it still comes in the packaging, which is quite nice. But yeah, as you can see, it's a 2-prong, and here in the UK, we have an earth pin as well. So this will not work over here. I mean, I might just sell it on eBay or something, or I could just get an adapter. I already have plugs for the 3DS and the 2DS because I have 2 other 3DSs. So that's the plug. What else do we get in here? I'm like dubious about damaging the internals. I don't know if it all just slides out. Oh, it does. It all slides out. Ooh, so you can see all the inserts are still here. There's a lot of paperwork. So this is a quick start guide. We have an operations manual and then a massive German book by the look of it. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It looks like it's all in German. Of course, that leaves us to the main event. I think we flip this bit open and then just kind of slide it out. Now the condition on eBay was listed as like good condition, you know, it was actually listed as opened and never used. But I did see some minor scratches in the photos, so I don't believe that for a second, but I got it in such a good deal that, you know, I just had to buy it and show you. So this is the AR cards. I don't really see the point since it's a 2DS and not a 3DS, but you know, there you go, sealed AR cards. And of course, here it is. This is the system. So let's get it out, shall we? Ooh. So there it is. Look at that transparency. I have no idea what the condition of the screens are like. The photos weren't great, and I don't really know the overall system condition either. So I will be taking a look at that in a second, but I just wanted to show you that's what it's like. It's actually a really good weight. I don't remember the 2DS like from when I had one in terms of weight and size. So I actually kind of like that. And it does look like a doorstop, doesn't it? Or a cheese wedge. Like that's exactly what I used to think was, yep, it's a cheese wedge. But you know what? It's pretty comfortable. It is actually really comfortable. Those shoulder buttons on the top there, they just fit in your hands, you know? But anyway, let's have a look at the condition, shall we? So, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's definitely got a load of scuffs across the top. I don't know how well you'll see this. So let's see if the camera wants to focus. There is a lot of scuffs up on the top just there. That's kind of sad, but you probably won't notice them that much unless you've got a really direct light like I've got. Look at the size of that light. It's a massive light. And yeah, it's probably accentuating those scuffs on the top just there. So that's my first sort of thing. I can see all those scuffs. Circle pad is pretty munched up. I could replace that, but really, it looks okay. You know, in terms of the plate just here, it's not too bad. So first impressions, I think it's all right actually. In terms of the condition, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, the back is much better condition than the front. So the front, as you can see, is kind of like, it's just across that top piece up here. It's just like really scuffed up. But the screens, even though they look a little bit like dirty, I think the screens are okay. Like this across here is just dirt that I think is going to rub across and like rub away. So let's try turn it on. Whoa, and not drop it like I just almost did. So yeah, okay. Oh, it's on. It's on. It's on. There we go. It is on. It actually looks fine. You know, none of these 2DSs had IPS screens, so it does just have a TN panel, but the actual screens themselves do look fine. I mean, there's no dead pixels or anything from what I can see. You know, it looks absolutely fine to me. I actually think the screens are quite good condition. Like I said, I think I can clean them up. They're a little bit dirty. I mean, the circle pad, I don't know how well you'll see this, but the circle pad is a bit chewed up. Now you can replace these, but I'd have to take the entire system apart to get that out and replace it, so it might be something I do in the future. Okay, so because this is the Pokémon Alpha Sapphire version, it does say that the game comes pre-installed, but the game isn't on the system. So what they've done is probably like formatted the device or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the eShop because I'm 99.9% sure on all these kind of systems that came preloaded with games of any kind, if they weren't on the system when you got them, all you need to actually do is go into the eShop and then you go and re-download it essentially. So you go to your settings and then you can just re-download the game again. But I'm having to update my system first because it's saying there's an update. So I'm gonna have to update it first before I can even see if I can download it. The other thing is as well, is there's no SD card in the slot. So this is an SD card slot. And it seems to be a full-sized SD card. Like, look at the size of this. You can see through the transparent back there. It seems to be a full-size SD card, which is really weird because all the other ones take micro SDs. But anyway, you stick a full-size SD in there, and then you'll be able to download it because there's no actual like system storage on these. So I just tried to go into the eShop and it said, sorry, there's no SD card. And also you need an update. So I'm trying to update it now. We'll come back in a second. But the other thing I noticed as well is, yes, we do have the correct stylus as well, which is found in the back just here. So you can just slide it out of this sort of piece here and it comes out. So I was pretty happy to see that it did come with the stylus as well. Aha, success. So what I've done now is I've gone into the eShop. I've gone up into the corner to the settings and then gone like more settings at the bottom or whatever, scrolled down and then gone to like re-downloadable titles, I think it was. And here we go. There we go. As you should be able to see on that screen, Pokémon Alpha Sapphire is there. So I can re-download the whole game once I put an SD card in. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. But what I do want to do is actually test it. So I'm going to put a game in. And of course, because I'm wearing a Metroid shirt, I want to play some Metroid. So let's do that. So right here, what I have is Metroid Samus Returns. Now, I'm a big Metroid fan, as you all know, if you're fans of the channel. And this is a brand new copy. I just unsealed it in a short very recently. So let's pop it in and have a go, shall we? And make sure that the system actually works. But yeah, it definitely works. Everything seems to work absolutely fine. There doesn't seem to be any issue with the device. Just be aware if you are looking to buy one of these, they are region locked. So you need to make sure you get one in your region. So if you're in like North America, you need to make sure you get an American one. Obviously this being a German version will work here because it's just an EU version. So the EU versions all work within the EU. So my, English games work on this German 2DS. Now, it is a really good little system. It's not a new 2DS 3DS because that was the little foldy one. This is the original one with the slightly slower processor, etc. But you know, I really like the design of it. I really like this sort of transparent shell just here. I'm a little bit sad that it's got a few scuffs and stuff on it, but it is an older system. Obviously, I knew when they said, oh, it was new, like opened but never used. I was like, yeah, whatever. And you can see this has been a heavily used system with this kind of like circle pad that's munched and all this kind of stuff at the top here. But I got it for such a good deal, to be fair, I can't really complain. I mean, I might see if I can source like a, I don't know, a replacement circle pad or maybe even a front plate so I can swap it out because that's like really chewed up. But who knows, at least I've still got the game on here, which is Alpha Sapphire, because again, that game alone is like minimum 50 quid when you buy it physically at least. So yeah, that was my kind of look at this eBay 2DS. I really do like it, like the color is brilliant. I love this transparent blue. But, you know, I'm a little bit sad that it's a bit scuffed up, but what do you expect for the money and for the age of this system? Now, don't go anywhere though. Make sure you go down there and subscribe because I'm going to be looking at some 3DS games that are brand new and sealed, and I'm going to be unsealing them and like talking about them in the next video that's coming up. So make sure you are subscribed. And if you want to see our other videos about the Nintendo new 2DS or just, you know, the 3DS basically, go and check out these videos that are just here. There's a couple of videos that I've done before looking at the 3DS and how much I love it, why I still love it, and should you buy one like even today. Go and check out those. I might even do an updated video now I've got a 2DS, who knows, but go and watch those videos and go down there and subscribe.